Welcome to Hope Matters Radio.
You're here listening to the Hope Matters Radio Show as we have the honor of having Betsy Black, who's a real estate consultant, in studio with us, and she's sharing her background of how she's the ringleader, the general contractor in the middle of conducting and coordinating all the different professionals, all the different roles that when you're looking to sell your house and right size in your senior years, that's there to be your accountability partner to make sure that you're protected and ultimately that the legacy we want to leave behind one day is well looked after. So Betsy, when we look at this community of seniors that we're helping, what's changed for them, especially in the real estate world?
In the real estate world, so much has changed since many people bought a house 20 or 30 years ago. It's a very litigious business. The contracts are 25 and 30 pages. No longer is it a handshake and an exchange of checks.
Very good point.
Because of the computer and the internet now, over 80 to 85% of buyers start looking at houses on the internet. And you say, well, why is that important to me as a seller? It means your photographs on the internet need to be very, very good. Because if they look and they see two or three they don't like, they click off and they look at another house.
Sure.
And you'll never get that person back. So a lot of the technology, a lot of houses are advertised on the internet, and there are various ways to get them to come up, and you want yours to be the one that's really shown. I think that's one of the biggest changes, the technology, and even the real estate agents are having trouble keeping up with it. They want instant answers. If they can't see a house the day they want to see it, they'll go on and look at the next one. It's just a very quick kind of turnaround. Staging is very important. Buyers come in and they see a house that's not quite up to par with the way it looks, they want to go look at another one. They have, in all fairness, not a great deal of imagination.
Sure.
If the family room is painted red and there's
Green carpeting?
green shag, green shag carpeting on the floor, they can't see past that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of what we do is to make sure the house shows the best it possibly can. A professional stager is something I use very often, and again, they're as qualified or unqualified as other professions. So you need a great one. They're very much a part of the team.
Betsy, top 3 things that you would recommend someone does when they're getting ready to enter this stage of life. What would those 3 ideas be?
Number 1 would be to plan early.
Love that.
Number 2 is get the right team, which I can help you do, you can help them do. Number 3 would be to listen to your team. Get the information. It's always going to be your decision, but to listen to what people are saying and be open, because it is a very different process than it was 20 years ago.
Sure. Betsy, absolute pleasure having you here. Really impressed with what you've carved out as your niche in the world, so thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Hope Matters Radio is brought to you by the Real Estate Radio Network. Visit HopeMattersRadio.com for more information. That's HopeMattersRadio.com.